So you asked me for these strengthening exercises that are more challenging. And I have, of course, the answer for you. So here we go. I'm going to give you all of these exercises in one video. And I'm going to show you how to do them. And then I want you to let me know what you think of them. So here's what we're going to do. I talked about a sit to stand exercise, and you want it more challenging. So this is how it's going to be. You're going to do your sit to stand exercise one-legged, right? So one of the best ways that you can increase the challenge and difficulty of an exercise is to decrease your base of support or to add balance. And I think that that's a critical element of doing strengthening exercises, quite frankly, as we all get mature in aging, let's put it that way. So here is a one-legged sit to stand. Oh, Lord have mercy. A one-legged sit to stand. Now notice I put that leg straight out. I do not recommend that you do that right from the get-go though, because you're putting an extraordinary amount of pressure on your quadricep, on your thigh muscle, right? And I don't want you snapping a tendon and injuring yourself. So I strongly recommend that you keep that seat relatively high, even put a couple pillows in there, right? So you'll test the water. So let's say I take this seat and I modify it, and this is an exaggeration until it's this high. This is way too high, but you'll get my point. Here I am like this, arms here like this, I have my leg out like this, and from there I do a one-legged sit to stand or a one-legged squat. This is fabulous. And then you can slowly lower that height to make it just the right challenge. So in the beginning I showed you what, a really, really high-end one-legged sit to stand is, but then I also showed you how you should start off just to make it safe. So that's the one-legged sit to stand. Now, I really like one-legged wall sits as well. And let's show you what that is. You just need a wall. You're standing here, right? And here's a wall sit, right? And that's going to be too easy for you. We already know that. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a one-legged wall sit. And when you do that, you just pick whichever leg you're going to be on. You put that in the center of your body. The other one is going to come out and you're going to hold it just like that. Now the cool thing about that, and it doesn't take long, that leg is going to start quivering pretty darn quickly. I'm also adding balance to this and agility. So you can do this about 30 seconds for each leg, and you're going to definitely feel that in your legs. So that is a one-legged wall sit. Here's the final one that I want you to do, and that is a walking lunge. And I don't have too much room here, but I'm going to kind of show you the concept. I want you to do a walking lunge with a fairly long stride and a fairly narrow stride, right? So I want you to pretend like you're almost walking on a tightrope. Now here's the killer. Here's the one that gets everybody. As you're doing this, I want you to be looking either left or right while you do it. So it's going to look like this. Right? So you go, maybe the walking lunge is 15 or 20 feet, turn to the left. Then you're going to do 10 or 20 feet. Woo, turn to the right. See what I just did? You will be amazed at how that challenges your balance. Now, if you really want to go for extra credit, do the walking lunge with your head turned to the left or to the right and your eyes closed. Woo, right? So that shows you how much you're using your visual feedback to help your own balance. So if you get really wobbly with your eyes closed, we're taking away that vision and we're making you rely on your nerves, your proprioceptors to tell you where you are in space. That's something that will start to get more difficult as you get older unless you work on it. So I definitely want you to try that. So those are the 3 exercises for your lower body. For your upper body, there's only two. Number one, I probably don't even have to demonstrate this, the good old-fashioned push-up. If you just add 10 push-ups a day to your routine and then build up to 20, that's 90% of your upper body strength. But let me show you the final one that I want you to add to your repertoire, which is pretty challenging, that's going to really torch your core. And for that, I'm going to get on the ground. So here I am. I'm going to do a push-up plank. So here I am lying here. I'm holding my arms, and I'm holding that top arm, and I've got this arm here on the ground, and I'm going to push up like this. I'm going to push up like this. So it's like I'm doing a side bend against gravity. Now, I'm not moving much. You notice I'm not moving too far off the ground, but I guarantee you my tricep, my abdominals, my core, my chest are all being engaged. And you can start this about 15 on each side and build your way up to 30. That's a great routine. I hope you try it.